welcome to my 7daysI server. So we ended up starting another server. I did end up making a video of the old server, so don't forget to check that out. It was pretty awesome, but so far it's just me and some friends. Well, 6 of us so far. I decided to just start streaming and do a little bit of a building stream because I have been making a mega base as of right now, which has been relatively awesome. I am still in the process of making the majority of the materials. I am still lacking in the materials department, for at least a little bit. Because as I'm mining stone, I'm able to fill these back up. I need coal. That's what I was going to get. Oh my gosh. Probably hope if I put it in the inventory. So there's that. Cement's going. Got some metal trussing being made as well. Okay. There's 125. Something like that. I don't know. So probably about 370-ish for each cement mixer. So we got 2 of these. That will be 993. 993. No, it is not. So it's 198 divided by 2 is like, I don't know. We'll say 90 something. And then we'll just max craft. Good to go. So yeah, this is my little base I have right here. I took over a duck station. I guess my first base was over here, a little outpost by Trader Rect. We got all sorts of people all over the place. But yeah, I have my little gas working over here for producing gas, which I have quite a bit of in here. And over here is my little cement mixing station, and I can also access my forges from in here if I want, which is pretty neato. I have the main kind of base bedroll over there just because I can throw it over there. This is my main little crafting station with storage and whatnot, which is all over the place besides these ones that are actually sorted. Okay. I guess I will go to the base build location. So this is my initial base I've been using for a while. I put it right here because it was the winter biome at the time I was going into, and of course the desert, which I've heavily explored. So now my new base is over here, and I like it because it is right in between the desert and the wasteland with the snow above for easy food gathering, and then the burnt biome, which I don't really care about. Alrighty. I still don't have these stupid biome badges fully completed yet. It's something I still haven't been able to do. It's a bit annoying. Pretty sure I need to go this way. So yeah, so far I just have this little tunnel entrance here for the most part. It's not fully done. Um, I do have two turret pods, shotgun, SMG, so on and so forth. So far. And I will probably end up putting electric fence going through these blocks here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 electric fences. Just as a little bit of protection. I mean, I'm not too worried about it because I can just put topsoil over all these ugly bits for the most part, but I guess it is time for the boring part, which is just mining. So I have quite a decent plan for this. So, wall. So that is right there. Boom. Boom. So that's going to be the wall. So from the wall, right here at the intersection, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this way. Four. And then I need to go a bunch this way. Okay, so I need to go 21 blocks this way. There we go, 21 blocks. And then oh boy, 25 blocks this way. There we go. Then of course 21 blocks back this way. There we go. And if we did this correct, we should end up back where we started, which should be 1, 2, 3, 6. Should be 14 blocks this way. Alright, so there should be 15 blocks. Awesome. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And this should be 21. Awesome. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Should be 25. Great. Okay, and I don't need to count that one, because I already did it on the other side. Okay, so it should be a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. There we go. Just put a concrete block there, whatever. So that is the dimensions we need. I am a bit worried about our mountain being a little too low over here, but I can always extend it up with topsoil if need be, of course. So first things first is I'm going to make a 3x3 corridor going all the way around, which will be quite time consuming. That's 1, 2, and 3. I guess I forgot about drinking the coffee. I don't feel like going through my coffee too quickly, so I'm just gonna put one in the leaky gut, I think. do that one. And then I'll have my superfood. Alrighty, so this is a pretty big build. All things considered, it'd be nice if the music was going, but the in-game music, as I guess, decided not to do anything about that. Oh boy, that does not look like a whole lot of room. Oh, zombies being freaking crazy out here. That might be a bit of a problem. Okay. Level up. coffee ran out. So I'll go ahead and drink another one. There we go. I feel like I hear zombies going around outside. Out of coffee. I also need to repair my... That's a lot of stone. Alright, I gotta make some stacks. Small stone. 17. Whole 17 stacks of small stones. Oh boy. Efficient digestion, I might as well... I don't know exact. I assume digestion helps the coffee last longer or whatever. Do the same potato meal for that, for the bonuses, and just keep on trucking along. I don't know, this looked small when I was looking down the frickin' tunnels, but now that I'm spending this much time just mining out a small section of the base, this is feeling a lot bigger than I was thinking it was feeling. But when I look down these tunnels, oh boy. I am planning to do the ceiling before going down and doing the bottom level. So I'm gonna go top down instead of bottom up, basically. Alright, yeah, alright. That doesn't look half bad. I feel like I want the base to be a bit bigger, but I mean, my blueprint says it's plenty for what I need, so this'll do. So we have the floor that I'm walking on. So then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. It's so annoying that it keeps like mishitting like that. That's just 7 days to die, I guess. just zombies outside doing things right now that I need to go get rid of real quick. There we go. Don't see any other zombies. I can tell. Okay, I will make 5 more stacks of small stones. Okay. Probably just mine along here for a bit. Oh boy, this was one of the things I was thinking may be a problem with how I'm doing my ceiling for this base. But of course I have topsoil, so it won't be that big of an issue. Because I can just kind of patch whatever problems I have with the dirt being an issue. There we go. I think that's finally gotten done with the dirt there. Oh boy. Gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. So we got all of that mined up. So now I got to fill in this column with concrete. Steel's a little too expensive for me right now, so we're just doing concrete. Plus, I don't think making concrete's gonna be that expensive since I'm mining all of this stone, so it'll probably be pretty cheap, all things considered. I might need another like 2,000 freaking concrete. Easy 2,000 more concrete just to get the ceiling done. Oh. Go and pick. Oh my gosh. Well, make it 2001 concrete. Not today. Not today. I don't think she called anyone. I think we're fine on that front. Okay. There we go. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of air there. Can I craft some topsoil, I suppose? 2 of that. To go ahead and fill that in before we go any further, because that's going to annoy me just thinking that that's there. There we go. Go ahead and pick that up. So yeah, right here, I'm planning on having a garage door. I don't know where I want the motion sensor to be yet, because we're doing turret pods here. I could have the motion sensor be at the front, maybe a little pod here with the motion sensor, and just have it keep the garage door open for 20 seconds or whatever, and to get in here, probably. That wouldn't be too bad. I still don't know where I want my electrical room to be, which is a bit of an issue, but that's later me problem for the most part. I might actually have enough to go all the way around. I did not think 500 would be enough for this. Oh wow, okay. There we go. Alright. So we got that wall done. Because what I'm walking on here, I'll eventually have to mine all this out, and this will be open air. I hear one. Where is she at? There it is. Uh-oh. I'm terrible at the game. I'm terrible. Okay. Oh yeah, so that's where the topsoil, that's where they were probably mining down, and that's why it was like that. Oh, she's running. She's running. You're kidding. You're kidding. Okay, looks like that's just the winter biome right now, so we're fine. Books. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to head back to base because I need to take vitamins because my guy is now fatigued. And I don't think I have honey back at the base. Maybe I can just snag some from a tree stump. eventually. Okay. Guess I don't need luck that I'll be out here relatively soon. Okay. 44 minutes, 14 should be plenty. 16,000 stone, okay. There we go. This needs to be crafted more mix. That needs to be crafted mix. My metal trusses are done. I'll throw them in this chest for now. I don't. Actually, no, I'll throw it in a simple metals chest. There we go. Actually, I need to get this forged steel being made into steel blocks. Only 32, that's kind of rough. It'll do though. Raw materials, got all the stone in there. Munition. Weapon mods. Iron breaker. Was it just 2 mods? That was it? Oh no, metal chain mod. Okay. Parts. Medical, yeah, I don't have any honey. I don't want to take antibiotics though. They're a bit expensive. Okay. So 214 says 107. Craft. There we go. About 230 per cement mixer. About roughly that. I'll do 235. That's a bit of an undershoot, but there we go. They're all going. Put that in there. I'll just throw my clay in there. I got 247 plus that. Awesome. Plus 19. So we got 266. Which is definitely not enough to complete this roof, but we can at least get a lot more of it finished. There's quite a bit more to do. And we got that outline done. I'll be right back. I'm not excited for this next part of building the roof for this thing. Okay. Because this is where it gets a little challenging to get the roof done. Alright. Time to head back over. I need honey right now. Gosh dang, how rare is honey? There we go. Okay, here we are. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna need to mine up. So, the reason why I did this 3x3 here to start with the corridors is now I need to go up to where I filled it in earlier by 3. So this is going to be a lot more frickin' mining to do, which is going to be time consuming. I need to go to there. All the way around. And then building block up, and we'll start getting the roof. Because we're going to, currently we have to, I have a bit of a design, but eventually we're going to need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in total upwards. Oh, that was one too much. Level up. Okay. I will probably just pump that into snipers, because that's going to be my backup weapon, since shotguns are a little bit too close range to be great in a lot of situations. coffee. All right. There we go. More coffee. awesome. So we got all that up. So because I want these ceilings to be like super tall, where I actually filled in this concrete block earlier because I accidentally misclicked, that's actually where we want to put our ceiling blocks. Because we'll put wedges going along here. So we actually want to mine up one more. I'm pretty sure we can reach, yeah. So we can't reach that one. Awesome. So this will be our height reach. So we shouldn't mess up and hit the wrong block going here. But there we go. Just barely able to reach. Because everyone loves tall ceilings. There we go. I guess not everyone. A good portion. There we go. Ugh, this is a bit annoying. I might just try not to do it this way, if I can help it. Because once we get up here... Alright, so it's going to essentially be a wedge here. So we want to fill in the ceiling, so this will be filled in. One, two, three. And then we get the wedge. Forget where it was. Wedge 60 incline. So inside corner. Do advanced. There we go. And then we're going to want to get the regular wedge 60. I'll just go up here like so. Boom. And that's kind of just going to be going around just to help break it up a little bit. Yeah, that'll look good. Yeah, because we have three. We'll do another wedge right there, and we'll go upwards. So I got a lot more digging to do. This is actually kind of annoying. So I'm gonna actually mine up right here because I will need to mine this out anyways eventually. I'm just gonna mine 3 right here all the way around to hell, just so it's much easier going forward to actually get up and reach instead of just having to barely hit the whole time. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That is 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's good. Right there was, yeah, that was mine. There we go. We got that little walkway, temporary walkway for us for mining out this roof. This is way easier than trying to look up and barely clip the block that I need to mine. Alright, there's that. Now all I need to do is fill in the ceiling. Rotation. Two blocks. I'm going to do these corner pieces real quick. There we go. There we are. I've run out of concrete. We did do quite a bit. A lot of digging out, and lots more digging to go, because with this floor we have here, the roof is going to be going up right here, right here. It'll be a wedge, and then up 2. Then we're gonna go. So it's gonna be like, so total of 3 here. So 3 up from that block. Then we gotta go in 1 up. So it'll be in, and then up 2, and then in, and you'll have the center area of the roof. So we are gonna have to mine out this huge freaking chunk of stone here, and not including the fact that right here we're gonna have to mine all this down 13 blocks down. So we're going to mine 13. It'd be 14. So yeah, we're going to mine 14 blocks down. So this will go 14 blocks down, another 4 or 3 blocks up, and I'm going to mine out all of that. I am going to end the stream here. I'm going to try and make sure I have a bunch of steel and concrete ready, because the next building stream we are going to focus on getting the 4 center pillars done. It is going to be a bit of an asymmetric design, because I'm gonna have a garage here, motion sensor probably out front, so we can actually drive vehicles in. And this left part here is going to be a vehicle bay right here. I believe it is, yeah. So stairwell is going to be right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the stairwell going down, and so you can go down and around, and that'll get you down to your lower part. I did want an open design. So right here, where our driveway is, starting from, I believe, this block right here and going that way, that's just going to go straight down. That's going to be an open down, like 13 blocks down. Or actually, I'll probably have the railing right here, maybe. So when you're driving through to get to your vehicle bay, you're going to be able to see down in the base, the main base down here. And it's kind of covered up, but with like in the middle of our 4 pillars that we're gonna have over here, it'll be like 1 there, mirror it to the other side, right? And in the middle of the 4 pillars, this way, kind of like I don't have it uncovered yet, will be a little helicopter landing pad. So because the gyrocopter in this game is kind of terrible, but it does like to drive forward. So the plan or the thought was that you can drive your gyrocopter, kind of land it, and then run it in here, like drive it in here essentially, and go to your vehicle bay. And it'll have its own little helipad bay thing. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an